Hello everyone, my name is Tom. Today's English class was truly special. Our teacher told us to stand up and share how we learn English. My heart started beating fast. I looked around and saw many of my classmates looking down, seeming shy. I was a little nervous too, but then I thought, this is a great chance for me to share. I took a deep breath and walked to the front of the class. The whole class fell silent and watched me. I began, "Hi everyone. My name is Tom. Today I want to talk about learning English." My voice was still shaking a little. I told them about my first few days. Before, I was so scared to speak English. Every time the teacher called on me, I just wanted to disappear. I know many of you here are like me. We want to speak English better but don't know where to start. Many of my classmates nodded. Their eyes seemed to show a similar struggle. I knew they were facing the same difficulties I did. I continued. Do you want to speak English better? Then it's time to glow up your English. That means make your English stronger, better, and more confident. I paused for a moment looking into each person's eyes. Many people think you have to go to a big school or pay a lot of money to learn. But that's not true. You can start learning right at home. I talked about the simple methods I tried. You can watch English movies with subtitles. At first, I watched Disney cartoons because the dialogue was simple. Then I moved on to action movies. I listened to English songs and tried to understand the words. I read simple books or short stories in English. These small things helped me a lot. From fear to confidence, I saw many of my classmates taking notes in their notebooks. That made me feel more confident. And one more important thing, I said a little louder, is to try to speak English every day. The class started to whisper. One person quietly said, "Who can I talk to?" I smiled and answered that unspoken question. You don't need someone to talk to. You can talk to yourself in the mirror. At first, I said very simple sentences like, "I am learning English," or "Today is a good day." Each time I spoke, I felt like I was improving a little. The more you speak, the better you get. A girl raised her hand and asked, "What about when we make mistakes?" I looked at her and smiled. So what about mistakes? Everybody makes mistakes. The important thing is, don't stop. Every mistake helps you learn and grow. I made a lot of mistakes too. Once I used the wrong word and the whole class laughed. I felt so embarrassed, but the teacher told me, "It's okay, Nam, just try again." So I tried again, and this time I got it right. Mistakes are a part of learning. The whole class listened to me attentively. I knew they were thinking about their own mistakes. And one more little secret, I continued. Every day, try to learn 1 or 2 new words. Write them down in a notebook. Then use them in sentences. For example, if you learn the word happy, try to say, "I am happy today." The secret of shadowing. There's one more very effective method I want to share. And that's shadowing, I said. A few classmates furrowed their brows. The teacher smiled, encouraging me. What is shadowing? I explained. It means you listen to a native speaker, and then you immediately repeat exactly what they say. It's like you're a shadow. When they speak, you speak along right away. At first you might find it difficult, but take it slow. Start with short, simple sentences. I took out my phone and played a short audio clip of a native speaker talking about the weather. The sun is shining and it's a beautiful day. Then I repeated each word, each sentence, trying to mimic the intonation and stress of the speaker. The sun is shining, and it's a beautiful day. Although it wasn't perfect, I could almost completely mimic it. I saw the whole class in awe. Shadowing helps you improve your pronunciation, intonation, and makes you familiar with how native speakers talk naturally. It helps you speak more fluently and confidently. It's like you're training the muscles in your mouth. I added, you can use listening exercises online, short dialogues from movies, or YouTube videos. Just repeat and repeat until you feel comfortable. At first I only practiced for 5 minutes a day, then gradually increased it to 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, I can listen to and speak along with longer conversations without finding it too difficult. The unexpected outcome. When I finished my talk, the whole class was silent for a moment. Then suddenly everyone started clapping. The applause was loud. The teacher also clapped. I felt so happy and proud. The teacher said, "Thank you so much, Nam. Your sharing was very helpful. I believe many of you have found the answers to your struggles." After class, many students came to see me. One girl said, "Thanks, Nam. I'm going to try the shadowing method you talked about." Another boy asked, "Can you give me a few websites for listening practice?" I shared with them everything I knew. I was so happy that my sharing had helped them. From a boy who was scared to speak English, I had become an inspiration to my friends. I had achieved my goal. Learning English isn't just about learning vocabulary or grammar. It's also about learning to overcome fear and confidently express yourself. And I realized that sharing didn't just help me review what I had learned, but also strengthened my own confidence. Since then, I am no longer afraid to speak English. Every English class has become much more interesting and meaningful. I believe that with persistence and a little bit of a secret method, anyone can speak English better.